Dear children, welcome to the 5th unit of Social Science, Biosphere. In today's session, we will learn more about our planet Earth, the flora and fauna that exist on it and the various factors affecting it. All of you know that Earth is the only planet that has life thriving on it. It is because of the fact that Earth has suitable conditions like presence of water, oxygen and right temperature that support life. You have read about lithosphere, hydrosphere and atmosphere. Today, we will introduce a new term, biosphere. Do you know what is biosphere? The biosphere is defined as the area around the planet Earth where life exists. This zone of life is very big. Most life forms live on the solid portion of the Earth, that is the lithosphere, while some live in the water bodies found on Earth or hydrosphere. Do you know that no matter where these life forms are found, they are all connected with each other and share a close bond with each other? How? Come, let us find out.
Dear children, what do you see here? A bird eating an insect. Just like you need food to survive, the bird also needs food to survive and get energy to do various things. The insect is the bird's food. Tomorrow, this bird may also be eaten by another bigger bird. This is food chain.
The food chain is the transfer of energy from one species to another. You know that all living things need energy for being to grow. Within a food chain, some living things create the energy, producers, and some use the energy, consumers.
Plants are producers of energy as they make their own food with the help of sunlight, soil, and other elements. Animals are consumers because they depend on other animals and plants. Do you know there are 4 different types of consumers found in the nature? A carnivore is an animal that only eats other animals. A herbivore is an animal that only eats plants. An omnivore is an animal that eats both plants and animals. A scavenger is an animal that eats dead animals.
Do you know how do these food chains begin in the environment? All food chains begin with the plant. The plant is then eaten by an insect. The insect is eaten by a bird. The bird is eaten by a large mammal. The mammal dies after being hit by a car. It decomposes and is broken down and used as food by bacteria and fungi. Then the decomposers return the essential nutrients back to the soil and the entire process now can be repeated again. This makes up a food chain, and then there are so many other examples. So, you saw that there exists a very delicate balance in the nature. What will happen if we remove any one participant from the food chain? Well, it will have disastrous results. Just imagine what will happen if we take out all the birds. The number of insects will increase in the leaves and bounds, and they will damage the crops and become a nuisance to you, isn't it? So, it is best not to interfere with the nature's way. So, all living and non-living things on Earth are closely related to each other and help each other to survive. Let us now learn more about the first level of food chain, that is the plants or natural vegetation that is found on the Earth. Natural vegetation can be classified in 3 broad categories.
1. Forests. Forests that are found in the areas where you get plenty of rainfall and sunshine. A piece of land that is thickly covered with trees is the general definition of a forest. Forests cover approximately 30% of land and 9.4% of all the planet Earth. They are also responsible for regulating our planet's climate and act as large purifiers of airs by absorbing carbon dioxide and giving out oxygen. 2. Grasslands that are found in the areas that experience moderate rainfall. 3. Shrubs that are found in the areas that experience little or no rainfall.
In very cold regions, we have tundra vegetation that comprises of small shrubs, moss and lichens. Let us look at the different types of forests in detail. Types of forests are classified differently from one and another depending upon the species developed with the age of forest, soil found in those forests, the density of trees and history of the geological region. So, forests are divided into following main types.
Tropical evergreen forests are usually found in areas receiving more than 200 centimeters of rainfall and having a temperature of 15 degrees Celsius to 30 degrees Celsius. They occupy about 7% of the Earth's land surface. These forests are dense and are home to many types of plants and animals. The trees are evergreen as there is no dry period at all. The trees found here are generally tall with broad leaves that release large quantities of water through transpiration. Most common trees found in such forests are rosewood, ebony and mahogany. In India, evergreen forests are found on the eastern and western slopes of the Western Ghats in states such as Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Kerala and Maharashtra and Assam. Tropical deciduous forests. Tropical deciduous trees are monsoon forests found mostly in India, Northern Australia and Central America. Deciduous means a tendency to shed or fall off. The trees in this area shed their leaves in autumn to conserve water. The most common trees found here are sal, teak, neem and shisham. The wood of the trees found in tropical deciduous forests is extremely useful for making furniture and construction material. The most common animals found here are tigers, lions, elephants and monkeys. 3. Temperate evergreen forests. These forests are found along the eastern margin of the continents, mostly in southeast USA, South China and southeast Brazil. The temperate evergreen forests have both soft and hardwood trees like oak, pine and eucalyptus. Evergreen forests around the world are under threat of logging, mining, oil and gas developments, pollution, hydroelectric projects and other human developments planned in these areas. 4. Temperate deciduous forests. Temperate deciduous forests are found in the areas of higher latitudes like northeastern part of USA, China, New Zealand and Western Europe. The trees found here shed their leaves in dry season. Most common trees found here are oak, beech and birch, and most common animals found here are deer, foxes and wolves. 5. Mediterranean vegetation. Mediterranean vegetation is found in the places that have dry summers and rainy winters. Such vegetation is mostly found around the Mediterranean Sea in Europe. They grow in hot summers and mild rainy regions. The trees have thick barks and wax-coated leaves to reduce transpiration in summers. Citrus fruits like grapes, lemons and oranges are mainly cultivated here. There is not much wildlife here as people have removed most of the natural vegetation to do agriculture. 6. Coniferous forests or taiga. Coniferous forest ecosystems are found in regions of the earth that experience somewhat long and cold winters, mostly at the higher altitudes. Coniferous forests are found in the Himalayan region in abundance. The trees of the coniferous forests are tall and evergreen. They have softwood that is used for making paper and matchboxes. Cheer, pine and cedar are the important trees found here. Silver fox, mink, polar bear are the main animals that are found here.